People stuck in a traffic jam along the Trans-Canada Highway yesterday may have been surprised to see a toll road appear. Many drivers wanted to take a detour on a road in Morley after a fatal crash on the highway. But were told if they wanted to cut through, they'd have to pay up. Chris Epp reports.
Hundreds of people who thought they were just a few minutes from home turned out to be 4 hours away.
If an accident happens at the right spot, to say, which might be the wrong spot for most drivers, there's very little you can do.
One woman was killed and 5 more people ended up in the hospital Monday evening after a semi veered into oncoming traffic west of Calgary, colliding with a minivan. Many drivers tried to cut through this road on Morley to avoid the traffic jam, but were met by 2 people demanding $20 to let them pass. Aaron, 2 young men, lives here and says he's not impressed with his neighbors charging a toll.
So that's not right. That's not right to me. Because it's the road.
Yeah.
People trying to get home.
Yeah.
To get where they're going. That's it.
But the Stoney Nakoda First Nation says people cutting through their land is a frequent problem. They often kick up dust, scare livestock, and leave a trail of litter.
In my opinion, nobody did anything wrong in collecting a toll. Nation members own the reserve, and people are illegally, and I want to emphasize, they were illegally on the reserve using it as a detour route. So the fact that a few Nation members pocketed a few dollars doesn't bother me at all.
The RCMP says it can't divert traffic onto a private road, and the province says since the road belongs to the First Nation, it decides who uses it.
And Chris joins us from that controversial intersection. Chris, some drivers are wondering, is there suddenly a new toll road there?
Well, officials tell us it's not like they told people to go out and charge money to anyone trying to come across the road. They just said they were sympathetic to why they would do that. But they also say this will probably be addressed at some point in the near future at some broader community level. Just the idea of what is the purpose of these roads? At what point do we say, come on in? At what point do we say to people, this is private property, you can't come on? Because even the reserve administrators themselves say, look, this is a pretty unique situation because you did have this tragic accident nearby, and they also said they can understand why a lot of people were just trying to get home.